We went to Cardiff to see Court Cooper, a supplement specialist.
We went to Cardiff to see Ask Court, aka Court Cooper, who is the owner and formulator for Biohack Pharmaceuticals, who you may know them from serum code PR3, pre or serum code inflate.
Basically, he knows a lot about supplements. A lot. Way more than anyone we've ever seen before. We went to go and chat to him. What did we chat to him about?
Supplements.
Supplements. And a few other things.
Drugs.
Yeah. 4 episodes.
What 4 episodes? Training on...
Fight or flight.
Ever wondered what it's like to train on drugs?
We did.
Court knows.
We talk about training on weed, and then it kind of develops into DMT, Viagra,
Cialis, which is like Viagra.
Lots of things.
Drugs.
Lots of drugs. If you like drugs, keep watching. Hope you enjoy.
This pre-workout, I really like it. You have no perception of pain. My muscle connection is absolutely astronomical. I'm not advising this. I'm not saying do it, but I've done it, and I've done it on legs. I remember specifically, it wasn't actually too long ago, maybe a month ago. It was amazing. It depends how you deal with being in social circles while high.
I'm fine with something like animals. Animals fuck me up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, this was the first time I've been...
If I see a dog, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Get that thing away from me. And my friend was like, that's just a dog. I was like, no, look at it, it's got horns. No.
Oh really?
Yeah, animals.
Oh, don't be getting high with him.
Animals are the one.
To be fair,
I like run across
you
the
can
road.
do a few. I've never speak about psychedelic use, but I have a very strong opinion on it. I've microdosed psilocybin mushrooms before.
Okay.
Microdosed LSD. I'm talking about microdosing in work.
Alright. We're talking
with workflow.
25 milligram a day.
But dependent, the doses on LSD is very small. It's talking microgram, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, done it. And it's for work. LSD.
People doing it in Silicon Valley, aren't they?
I'm not too sure. I don't know about this.
You know, like the Apple employees.
Yeah,
like
are they doing it?
Apparently.
Makes absolute sense. I know modafinil's huge out there, but that was it. When I trained, that was I accidentally got high. That's what it was. Someone came in. It was my old shop. I don't know. He was like a heavy weed user.
Do we want this in the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
It's like asking me that.
He came in. Obviously, I'm not gonna say names. He came in. He was a heavy user himself, and he knew I used occasionally because I do. And he was like, "Try these jelly babies." He was like, "They're really, they're really weak." He's like, "You're probably not gonna get anything from them, but try them." And edibles last way longer. So I was like, sad. Done one, thought microdose it, see if I can get a better workflow. I was like, shit.
Shit, these.
Shit.
Done that in LA. They were awful.
Had 5. And then I was like, came to the end of work, gonna go to the gym. I was like, I'm gonna go to. I went thinking because I'd just done them before. So I'm fucking starving here. I'll go to Mackey's on the way to the gym. I went to Mackey's on the way to the gym. I was meant to be meeting my mate in about 10 minutes. And then, because on weed, like, your kind of perception of time goes a bit straight, so I was like, you gonna go home? I had a fancy bowl of cereal. Went home, smashed a full fucking box of cereal in. I was like, oh shit, I'm meant to go to the gym. So I met him at the gym, and it was the best workout. I think one of the best workouts I've ever had.
Okay.
I remember my leg extension, and I was like, fancy set 50. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, good. And there's no pain perception, no burn, nothing. It was fantastic. That was the first time I've ever been in public high. Went smashed.
No.
Normally with me, as soon as I'm high, you can tell by my eyes.
It's a different type though, I feel, edibles.
Yeah, edibles is a much different. I've had the edible 80 milligram THC specific chocolate. Fucking blew my head off.
In LA it were 100 milligram gummies and I had 3.
Did you? Mate,
the dispensary's like the Apple store.
Honestly, this different fella came in the shop. There's a different one. He was like, try these chocolates. He was like, 1 will chill you out, 2 make you a bit high, 3 wipe you out. So there was a chef in the shop at the time. I was like, fancy it? Yeah, 1 chill out. Mate, we were both absolutely off our kites. The people coming out, I was like, getting paranoid, thinking I'm fucking off my bonnet here. And again, but the workouts I've not worked out on psilocybin or LSD. I've worked.
We could do that in Amsterdam because the truffles.
That's what made me think. The mushrooms are crazy. Mushrooms are a bit more visual, but that's why I spoke about DMT before because I want to do that as well. I've not done that yet, but apparently I'm
It's
really
only 20
into.
minutes, isn't it?
At best, the normal DMT crystal is 8 to 12 minutes, but obviously on your trip there's no time.
Right.
So there's just a story that is going around.
There's like people in the womb and stuff. They're like taken back in the womb.
Mate, this is what released as you die. DMTs, it's naturally in your body. I think it's your liver, your lungs, and your pineal gland. I think, but it's in you. So this is just a smokable version of it. The people I've spoken to a vast amount of people that have done it now, and it's a life changer. Like literally changes their entire life.
It gives you memories of when you were in the womb.
Yeah. It can give you people have had
That's a
memories of
common
their
one.
own birth.
A common one.
The common one is being in the womb.
Well, the common one is actually everybody. When you smoke enough of it, you get cannoned off into another dimension. And if you go back into ancient scriptures,
Sorry, I had to have some eye contact then.
if you look back in all
Were we on
ancient,
time? Are we okay?
I don't know anymore. Yeah, we've just restarted it.
if you look back in time in ancient scriptures, virtually every one of them talks about DMT. Well, ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that?
fucking done that in a forest.
That's a man-made plant, which is what DMT and the MAO inhibitor, what I spoke about before.
You throw
Just
up
that stops the
mental.
breakdown. That lasts for 8 hours. And if you look at a research person called Graham Hancock, he goes back in every single ancient scripture. They talk about you getting cannoned off into a certain part of the stars and then going, and that's what happens on DMT. You leave your body, so you get cannoned off. Apparently, now there's a fella in Wales, in Cardiff. So it's a tryptamine, dimethyltryptamine. It's called DMT. It's actually you can get a form of tryptamine from a frog. They squirt it on the gas. So this
heard this.
fella got a few different types of tryptamines. I did not think we'd be speaking about this today.
This is our Gymwear.
This is the first time I've ever publicly spoke about psychedelics, so I absolutely find them so fascinating. Psilocybin, I've done a full trip on psilocybin, changed my entire life. Literally changed my entire life. I've done obviously a full trip on me, but not really a trip. Psilocybin is a full trip. You believe in a lot more things once you've had the psilocybin trip. It can actually change the world. But DMT, there's a fella who smoked. It was called Jungle Spice because there's a few different types of tryptamines. He had it, and this is actually a true story. He lives in Cardiff. He had it. He got cannoned off like you do. So everybody who has DMT, there's
I want to
two
be cannoned
types.
off.
So
I've decided,
you do
yeah.
a little bit, you see all the visuals, you do enough of it, you get cannoned off, and then you speak to an entity, and you ask that entity, why am I here? And it tells you everything that you need to know.